3 weeks into the federal government shutdown and no end is in sight. Lawmakers cannot agree on whether a stopgap spending plan should keep healthcare costs from rising. In fact, they can't even agree on whether to negotiate. The shutdown is now in its 21st day. At a Rose Garden lunch today, President Trump blamed Democrats for the shutdown and made it clear his party will not budge. Senate Majority Leader John Thune said Republicans were united in their refusal to negotiate with Democrats until after a funding bill is passed to reopen the government. Meanwhile, Democrats continue to hold out for extended Affordable Care Act subsidies and reversals to cuts to Medicaid. As the stalemate drags on, some states are warning the food assistance program, known as SNAP, could run out of funding and participants may not receive full benefits in November.
Well, CBS News Philadelphia reporter Ryan Hughes talks to those who could be impacted by this, trying to prepare for the worst right now.
As volunteers at the Extended Hand Ministries in Mount Holly prepare meals for its regular food pantry, concern is growing, knowing benefits from the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, better known as SNAP, could stop in November.
It would mean going to bed a little hungry sometimes.
Rick Grover says he's been receiving SNAP benefits for a few months. The federal program helps provide food assistance to low-income households. The state of New Jersey is now warning families if the government shutdown continues, November benefits may not be available on time.
So they won't be able to go to the grocery store or to the farmer's market or any place else that's an eligible retailer and buy food for their families.
Michael Wilson is a deputy commissioner with the New Jersey Department of Human Services. He says the state was contacted by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, stating if the shutdown continues, there will be insufficient funds to pay full November SNAP benefits for 42 million people across the country. Wilson says it's also unclear if benefits already loaded onto families' first EBT cards prior to October 31st will be available come November.
We've advised families that they may not have access to the benefits after the 1st of November, so if they have benefits, they should probably use them now.
Families receiving SNAP benefits in Delaware and Pennsylvania could also be impacted. Congressman Brendan Boyle says President Trump's Big Beautiful Bill already cut the SNAP program by about $187 billion over 10 years, and some of those impacts will also be felt come November.
I can tell you that in my district, and I represent about half of the city of Philadelphia, we have a much higher SNAP population than the average congressional district in Pennsylvania. So this will do real damage.
Officials say in the history of the SNAP program, there has never been a lapse in benefits and warn the impact would be dire. Ryan Hughes, CBS News, Philadelphia.